Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go here in Baltimore. On the return, it's Mitchell. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, out.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Jackson now on second down, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
On third down, Jackson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. He's got his tight end, that's Andrews. And he's going to have the Ravens first down by a good couple of yards. They will indeed get the conversion on 4th and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Jackson up top again. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but get the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Tylan Wallace. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. 10 black.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Cleveland. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Sanders. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That one intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Quick throw taken in, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Denzel Ward in on the tackle.
Pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second down and 7. To throw is Jackson. And
Get over there.
Rashad
That's too
Bateman.
good.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are
Yeah,
created
I'm
equal. There's some
stuck right now.
plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Ravens 14. Browns nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
Now Shador on first down. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 run.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. Going deep downfield for Judy.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards on
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
first down. First and 10 at the
Sanders going to throw again. On the quick slant, that's Judy. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
To throw again is Sanders. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
7-yard gain.
Throwing again is Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Makes it second.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
On second down here, Sanders. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second down, Jackson. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Off the play fake, Jackson. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. DeAndre Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Sanders. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
Let's go now.
Again, it's Sanders. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now it's Sanders, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Got his man at the 6, and they're gonna pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up. Now, Sanders. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Drop 50, drop 50.
Now, Shador. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Here we go, here we go.
Judkins will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, after being shut out in the 1st half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Jackson now on second down. This one complete to Bateman. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On third down, Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry. And he's gonna get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Jackson up top again. Forced out left. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end.
It's hot. Hey. Hot. Middle.
Second and 10, Jackson to throw again. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's
I don't
going to be about
understand
that
how much
time.
more I gotta be on
Mike,
top
I
of the
just think
man.
they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Now they'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
19 Tiger.
To throw is Sanders. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. So, a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
First down, Cleveland.
Now Shador on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing again is Sanders. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man. They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
2nd down, Jackson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football at their own 23.
You know, Mike, I'm not sure there's a more exciting play in football than when a big defensive tackle is able to get his hands on an interception. I mean, look at the sideline erupt. People are shocked how athletic these big guys are. They got great hands. They got great feet. We're typically used to seeing them deflect passes and knock them down, but not this guy. That ball ended up in his area, and he ends up with the pick.
This is brought in downfield by Jeudy. That one good for 29.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. That's over the middle and caught by Jeudy. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. To throw again is Sanders. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level.
And he'll take it on in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. It is 2nd and 6.
48-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
How did he even catch that?
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Ravens.